Hello, friends. It's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to hashtag Pick a Bin, Make a Tag. So super excited of this for this last week of our September collab. This is an open collab hosted by Susan at Susan House Art and myself, and we do a new collab, open collab each month. So if you haven't joined in yet, it's not too late. You can always join in. And actually, you can do any of the prompts, all of the prompts, whatever you want on this last week. The prompt for this week is actually make something that has the color of the sky, day or night. So when I reminded myself of what we were doing this week, I was like, oh my goodness, this is just open to the world. You know what I mean? So much potential. So so I looked around my craft room and I'll show you what I found. But yeah, if you want to join in, just post a video today if you can. If you're late, it's okay. If you want to do it tomorrow, it's okay. No biggie. Susan and I are very relaxed. We want our collabs to be no stress, no pressure, just have fun and craft, right? So yeah, just subscribe to our channels and link our channels in your description box. And if you can let us know, we will add you to our participant list. And so your channel will be linked in our description box. So let me show you what I have done so far and what I picked out to work on with you today. So I got my coffee, most important, and then I was playing around and trying to figure out what I was going to do, and I'm looking around my craft room, and I made these tags. Believe it or not, I love to make tags. I like to make tags in paper crafting. If you're new to my channel, paper crafting, junk journals, anything for junk journals, that you ephemera type stuff. So I was looking for blue because it was, the prompt is color of the sky, day or night. So, who doesn't love a blue sky, right? So I picked out these blue tags that I have picked up at a thrift store, and I think I have used them before, but not very much, and I love them. So yeah, I picked out a few of these tags to have fun with, and then I looked around for some more things to what I was going to put on the tags, and I decided to look into my strawberry stash because I'm putting things away as I come across them, at my thrifting and things. This everything in my strawberry stash right now has been thrifted. So I'm really into recycling, repurposing, and really using. I'm going to call it junky stuff, but even though it's not really junky, I get it from thrift stores. So it's being repurposed and recycled. So at one time, it was apparently somebody's junk that they gave to the thrift store. So I'm really into trying to focus, and I have been for a long time, focusing on reusing things, which is my kind of spin on a junk journal, right? So anyway, I looked around and found my strawberry stash also, and picked out some of my strawberry shortcake pages that I saved from those books, those strawberry shortcake books that I brought home from the thrift store. And I decided to make some tags. So this is what I ended up with, these cute, I think they're pretty adorable little tags here. So you can see on the back I used those blue tags, and I put some pictures from the book. I just cut the pages out and put some pictures from the book on these tags, and added these pretty bows. I looked through my laces and trims and found these pretty lace. This is a lace, and this is more of what is it, like a tulle ribbon, and decided these would match strawberry shortcake perfectly. So that's what I put on there. And then I have on this one, I didn't put anything else because I think this is this strawberry shortcake. I think there's several different pictures or versions of her in this book, but I believe this is her, and she took up the whole tag. So I was like, oh, that is so pretty. I don't want to cover her up. And then this one is another picture from the book. And I think I have two books here combined, the pages. I'll show you in a second. But then I added a little trim because there was a little space on this one where I could add a little trim here. So I added this little trim right down here. And I think that came out so cute. So, and I always like to leave the backs, if I can. If there's a double-sided, now I have some double-sided scrapbook paper and things that I'm about to make into tags, and it's beautiful on both sides. So I thought maybe once I'll make a double-sided tag because I don't want to cover up the beauty on both sides of that like cardstock or whatever. So anyway, these do have running space, and most of my tags do. So I thought I was going to make more tags because I got out 4 of these. But I thought, well, why don't I make, this is not Tag Tuesday, I can make, and like I said, this prompt is open to the world. So I got out, I looked around for some more blue cardstock. This is from a blue file folder. This is light blue cardstock. And this is a cover from a music book. All different shades of blue, right? So what am I going to use? I don't know. I need to grab my paper cutter, which is right beside me, and make a couple of something to put behind. I think they're going to be journaling cards because this picture here is what's left. These 2 little girls, whoops, that's from my trims. These 2 pictures here are from this page, and this is what I have left of it. So I thought I would cut this out and make a journaling card. So what I want to do is cut off some of this white here. I think I want to cut like right here. Get mostly, I want to get as much color as I can on here. So I'm just going to cut a shape here. Let's see, let me cut this side first so I can get straight on the top. Okay, so I'm going to cut right here. And let me see how that looks. And then right here, there's some white up here, and I don't have to have all of that. And it's kind of, yeah, that's a good journaling card. I would say that's a good journaling card. See, it's just text on the back of that one too, so perfect. And then I have this other piece here. Let me pull my trash can over here. Leaning over the table here. So this picture here, I think is from that same page. This is a big book. Let me show you the pages. I brought this home and showed you in a Thrifty Thursday, and see, I think it's from 2 books here. And I sold some of the pages in 1 or 2 bundles on one of my Saturday bundles. If you haven't, if you're new to my channel, I try to come to you on Saturdays with some junk journal bundles, you know, crafty bundles and things. So yeah, I think these are from two Strawberry Shortcake books, and I got this out too because this is where they were in here. I'm keeping everything in here, and I have 2 kind of plastic envelopes. One smaller, like half this size, this way, and this one where I put the bigger stuff for my future strawberry journal. So these little things I'm making right now will go back into that envelope for the day that I decide to start on strawberry journal. But let's cut this one down to size here. So we've got a lot of white here on the bottom. Let's just cut up into this blue here. And see, just that's not needed. And then this is kind of cut there, so I need to straighten that up. So let's cut that off. And so those 2 pieces I'm going to make into some journal cards. Where's my trash? I have my cart here, my rolling cart beside me too, and it's kind of, I guess I don't need that right now, so let me push it out of the way and bring my trash can because I keep on leaning over there to try to find my trash can. So now I need some backing. So it doesn't matter what I pick out of these colors, but I'm kind of leaning toward this light blue one. I wanted to use this because I want to recycle this cover, but just for this, I don't know, this one's calling to me, so I'm going to use it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue these down first and then cut them out again. So let's do that. Let's see where we go with this. I do have that ribbon here, and I have some other blue lace here that I pulled out that I haven't used yet. I used this one, and which you saw, and I used this one. I don't even know where I got this blue tool, but super pretty on these tags. I have to keep that in mind because I kind of shy away from tulle, And that's like a tulle ribbon, so I kind of shy away from that, but it came out so pretty. I got to remember that it's beautiful on tags, right? So, because I don't think I've ever used a tulle ribbon before. So, I mean, I looked through my stuff, and that was the only one I had, but it was the perfect color, so I pulled it out, and voila. It's so cute. It's so pretty. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know where I got that, but I certainly will be keeping my eye out for things like that at the thrift stores. So let's see where we go with this. I think I'm going to cut these out, and then I think I'm going to round the corners because I like rounded corners on journaling cards. It just gives it a more kind of finished look. So let's cut these out. So I hope you're all having a good day and enjoying this collab. And whether you're participating on YouTube, participating at home, because I hope that you will, if don't have a YouTube channel, if you don't feel left out, you can just participate at home. Yeah. And let us know in the comments what you're doing if you would like. That gives, when people read the comments, that will give them ideas too. So why not? And then stay tuned for our, Susan and I usually plan I would say, I think this might be right. I don't think I'm exaggerating, but we plan our collabs probably at least 2 months ahead of time. So like, the collab for next month, we were already planning in August. You know what I mean? And it might have even been before that. It might have even been July, but I think it really was sometime in August when we started talking about it. And then we kind of formulate our prompts and, organize everything as far as our thoughts on what we want to do with it, with the new collab. And we decide if we both like it and stuff like that. So we both have to agree on it and then get it all organized and figure out our prompts. So yeah, October we've been thinking about for a while. So I think stay tuned for October. It's not what you're thinking. If you're thinking certain things, it's not what you're thinking. It's going to be something a lot of fun and just something different, but something we haven't done before. We haven't done any repeats yet, except for we did do clusters, but it wasn't a repeat of our collabs. It was Susan had done a cluster collab on her own, and then we did a cluster collab together. But I mean, hello, clusters. I think that's worth repeating, right? Who doesn't love to make a cluster? There's so much potential in making clusters. You can use up scraps and things. So that's something we need to do, and we need to repeat more often probably. But okay, here they are, perfect journaling cards. So I could leave them like that. These are not the type of journaling cards I would distress. And so, yeah, if you picture a strawberry journal, don't you picture it being fresh and kind of clean and, not distressed? So these are not going to be distressed. But I'm trying to think if I want to put anything else on here. Like, okay, let me grab this. So I have I can put it on both of them, but I want to see, this has this blue down here. It's just calling me to put something down there. So I think I'll put some of this down here. So let's cut a little piece. It's going to end up being right beside this little flower here. Yeah, I just had a little piece of this trim. It's so pretty. I wish I had more, but what you saw here and this is all I had of it. I don't know where I got it, but apparently I got it at a thrift store. Or, I did get quite a few things at estate sales, but most of my stuff, like we have estate sales around here, but not a lot. Like there's not estate sale every weekend. Like there's an estate sale once every couple of months, only during the spring and summer. They don't seem to be held really during the winter that I know of. I mean, if there was one during the winter, it was, since I've been making junk journals or going to estate sales, or since I moved to North Carolina. I can only remember maybe one in the winter, but really I might not even be remembering right. So it seems like when the spring comes around, then I can start looking for my my estate sales. But I live in a small town, and I don't drive far for the estate sales. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to drive 30 minutes for an estate sale. I have there's a little company that does them around here, and everybody, it's like these ladies there's like 4 or 5 sisters that own this estate sale company. Isn't that cute? And I have it hanging a little bit off the bottom. See that? Let's see if we can put one on here on the bottom too. So yeah, these sisters run this estate sale company, and they grew up here and have lived here their whole lives. They're, I would say, between, I'm trying to think of their ages to tell you how long they've lived here. I mean, they grew up here, of course, but they are probably, because I've pretty much seen them all and met them all, but I think they're between, I'm going to say, if there's one as young as 55, I'm going to say 55 to 70, and there might not be one as young as 55, but there might be. So 55 to 70, and that's a wide range. It's just because I don't really know their ages. So growing up here in this small town, they probably know everybody. So anyway, they send out I got on their email list, and I get an email whenever they're having an estate sale. So, and they have actually a Facebook page too, where they post all kind of pictures from what they're selling. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave these at that, and that will be my make something that has the color of the sky, day or night. So I picked the blue sky, as you can see. So let me show you. I think I pretty much showed you everything I used here, but let me show you what I made. And so, yeah, be sure to check out everyone this week, because if you need some ideas, or you just want to see some amazing ideas, you know, people just come up with amazing ideas. All you have to do is just look at Pinterest and be amazed, right? But yeah, just look at everyone's whatever they post. Look at, you know, just click on my links, or use the hashtag, which is hashtag pickabinmakeatag, and it will be in my description box if you forget that, or in my title. And be sure to check out everyone's idea, because this, I can't wait to see what everyone does, because it's like so much potential there. So I think this is going to be a really amazing week. And like I said, stay tuned for next Friday for our announcement for October's new open collab. And it will be a lot of fun. I think everyone will enjoy it. So be sure to respond and let us know if you're going to participate right away, so we can start our participant list. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this little craft session here and the month of September. So happy fall, everyone. It's cooling off here. See, I have a sweatshirt on today. 54 degrees yesterday morning. So I will see you in my next video. Have a great day and have a great weekend. See you tomorrow.